We are here at J19 for a special edition of Bring It on the Bus, coming off of J19's grand opening, and we're so blessed to have Les Blackwell here with us. He's been hanging out with us since yesterday, like just playing background music for us, sitting around morning after, day before, and thank you for bringing it on the bus.
Oh yeah, of course. You're very welcome. Thank you for having me on your beautiful bus. All right, should I just kick it off with a song?
You can start with a song. You want to tell us something about the song before or after? It's all up to you.
All right. Well, there's a lot of lyrical content in this song, I believe, but it's basically just my about unnatural affinity for Georgia, and it's called Georgia Bound Train. I just put my ashes on a Georgia-bound train. Me fly off in the wind, get snuffed out by the rain. And I'll die just like I lived, through love and through pain. And I die just put my ashes on a Georgia-bound train. Give all of my clothes to someone on the street. Give my guitar to the next hobo that you meet. Give the rest of my belongings all out for free. That stuff never really mattered much. No one ever knew me. And I died just put my ashes on a Georgia-bound train. Me fly off in the wind and get snuffed out by the rain. And I'll die just like I lived, through love and through pain. And I died just put my ashes on a Georgia-bound train. Well, Lord, I've got a big family. You can tell them all I tried. He's just about to be famous right before he died. Gotta smoke my last smoke, take it off the brand. Probably play my last song for someone who can't stand it. And I died just put my ashes on a Georgia-bound train. Me fly off in the wind, get snuffed out by the rain. And I died just like I lived, through love and through pain. And I died just put my ashes on a Georgia-bound train. That's hell of a life to live, just trying to live it full. I'll take all I can give, sometimes I'll play the fool. Trying my best, just not to complain. I die, just put my ashes on the Georgia-bound train.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yep. It's just about my affinity for Georgia and freight trains.
So, how long have you been playing?
I don't even know. I recently, I got a fuzzy past, according to myself, and I recently asked my mom what my first guitar was because I don't even remember, and I thought I started playing at 12, because that's when my friend's mom let me borrow their guitar for learning. And I said, that was my first guitar, right? And she's like, no, you've been playing for a few years before that. And I was like, what? I didn't even know that. I've been telling people I've been playing since I was 12. Apparently, since it's been 9 or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've been writing. I know I've been writing songs. I wrote my first kind of song when I was about 14.
Wow.
So I've been writing. After I wrote my first song, I just didn't stop.
Yeah.
So I've been writing since about 14.
Yeah. And you definitely have something to say. Like, we've spent some time together, and you definitely have something to say, and thank you for sharing that with me and us, and everybody that we're spreading it to.
Very welcome. It's been a great time here. I played for some really nice, fine folks yesterday, and it was a really great time. Great time out in the woods.
It's so beautiful here. It's so beautiful at J19.
I still really don't even know where I am.
You're in the middle of the woods in Talking Georgia.
That's the way I like it.
Yeah. Alright, what else you got?
Okay, I got a sad one next.
Okay.
That's how I love myself.
And I'm probably gonna cry. That's okay.
I forget the name of this. Oh yeah. Like a Broken Radio, which is took over from the John Prine song, but it's not a John Prine song. It's about alcoholism. I can play it, right? Whew. Okay, let me try that all over again.
Take two.
There we go. Well, sometimes I can't sleep without a poison dream. Blackwell lullabies just sing me to sleep. I lay down, I watch the time. It's much past 12. I've got too much on my mind. I'll kick some habits, Lord, they've kicked back. Through the gaps of time that's in my mind, it's been hard to keep track. There's something in my dreams, ex-monster I can't fight. Sometimes without a drink, be swinging fists all night. 'Cause I can't stop, this train won't slow down. Got a broken radio, playing God-awful sound. My ship is sinking low, hands around my throat, for no one from above, just keep me afloat. And I looked up to my daddy, he lived in the shut lines. He'd stumble around howling, he could still kick your ass. Said, son, you gotta learn, I'm the worst of role models. Take from me in turn, go chasing more bottles. He's a better man now, but I can't say the same. Still love to be like him, but here I sit in shame. I'll lay here and sweat this liquor off my bed, or come stumbling back to you just to swear I'm trying my best. 'Cause I can't stop, this train won't slow down. Like a broken radio, playing God-awful sounds. My ship is sinking low, hands around my throat, for no one from the bottom, just keep me afloat. 'Cause I can't stop this train, it won't slow down. Like a broken radio, playing God-awful sounds.
Man, that was yours.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
yours,
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Oh my
Like a
gosh.
broken radio.
Thank
Like
you
a
for
broken
sharing
radio.
that. Thank
You're very welcome. Very welcome. Thank you for letting me.
you. That's what this is for.
Yeah, I busk a lot. If y'all folks don't know, I travel around. I get around and I mostly make a living through busking, street performing, and I play a lot of like blues tunes, some jazziest tunes, country tunes, and stuff like that. Most of it's renditions, covers, but I do them up a little bit. I hardly ever get to really bust out my originals. That's what I'm really focused on in the first place. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
nice to play them.
Yeah, thank you for doing it here.
You're very welcome.
We love to get like new music. Like that's our favorite thing is just to share music.
Mm-hmm.
And so whenever you bring me new music on the bus, it's like the best gift.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad y'all appreciate it too.
Yeah.
Glad y'all appreciate it.
Really.
It's back and forth. Well, speaking about being on the road and all that, figured I might as well do another sad song.
Alrighty.
This one's called Empty Road, and it's about leaving a girl, a town, it's leaving everything, finding new ones, being upset about it. You can wish me well on my way to hell. I'm slowly breathing, but I never tell. You can look through my eyes. Whew. Okay, let me do that again. I haven't played this one in a long time. I always mess it up when I'm playing. You can wish me well down on my way to hell. I'm hard to breathe and but I never tell. You can look through my eyes, see the cell I despise. I made it myself with my head in the skies. Down the long way, long gone. Down this empty road I travel home. I don't wanna hurt, I don't wanna cry. I wish I'd learned life's like this till you die. Now I bid you adieu, but you won't know that I'm blue. With all the different colored lies I'm telling you. Down the long way, long gone. Down this empty road I travel home. And when I disappear, hope you see it clear. I was never worth the time you always spare. Now a long way, long gone. Down this empty road I travel home.
Yeah. Thank you.
Very welcome. You're welcome. I did just about every song in C. I just realized in the chord shape of C. I should probably do one that's not in C.
Other than.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's your show, buddy.
This one is a amalgamation of what the last two were about. This is about getting over drinking and being on the street and trying to get off of it. And hopefully I can remember the lyrics to it.
It's all good.
Well, where do them wild ones go? Down that rusty road that you can never know. Well, the streets are on fire, can't you smell the smoke? You better run back home before you start to choke. Them not short, just four walls. Makes a difference when these demons call. Well, we're locked in a cage with pants of fresh. You remember my name? Oh, it's my name. strings? Is my voice off pitch? If I tell you my pains, is it worth your time frame? Do you think all your money's going up my veins? And I'm not sure if just four walls makes a difference when these demons call. Well, we're locked in a cage with this pent-up bitch. You remember my name? Oh, it's my name. Well, I played in the streets, yes, I played in bars. It doesn't make a difference when you're picking up stars. I'm trying not to drink and get back on my feet, but I fall right back down every time I think of who I am. Of who I am. I'm not sure if just four walls makes a difference when these demons call. Well, we're locked in a cage with this pent-up bitch. You remember my name? Oh, it's my name.
Man, your voice is so powerful.
Thank you.
Sometimes I always say like the cello goes in and just like goes straight to my soul and just rattles my soul. And every now and then I get a voice that does that. That's what you got.
Well, thank you so much. I say this every time I play that song. I feel like I say this. The "What's my name" part is not a Eminem reference, or like any kind of conceited notion. What that's actually about is I went to like it was a vacation. I got locked up in a drunk tank once, and I was so messed up that I forgot my name, and I had to read it off my bracelet. I kept asking a buddy that was in there, like, "What's my name? How do I figure it? Oh, okay, that's what that's about."
See, I love the stories behind that. It's because I thought it was like not arrogant at all, but just like, do you notice me? Do you know me? That's what I thought it was, but you were actually literally, what's my name?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like referencing both of those things, but that's where I got the idea for it. Like, what's my name? How do I? And it wasn't even like I actually forgot my name. It's like I forgot how to say it, kind of.
Yeah.
So I had to look at that.
No, but that's poetic. That's poetic.
Yeah. I do poetry too, by the way. If anybody wants to check that out.
And where can we find that?
So I got every poetry little booklet I've written should be free on my Patreon. If you sign up to my Patreon, there's I think it's $2 a month, $5 a month, and $15 a month. That's a little subscription service that you can do to support me. I guess I didn't really give an introduction. I probably should have to myself, but I'm a traveling street performer, homeless folk musician, and I write some of the songs you just heard. And that's basically what I'm doing for a living, and I'm trying to make a actual more profitable living off of doing that. And like I said, I do poetry as well, and I do artwork. So
I have to check out your artwork.
Yeah, and I'm trying to start a little. I've got 1 or 2 videos up on YouTube, but alongside my music on my YouTube, I'm trying to start a story time little thing going. Where I just tell different stories and whatnot. The kind of long-winded, like more long-form content.
So would people go to just like Patreon and just search your name?
Yeah, Patreon. And I mean, you could probably just message me, and I'm not trying to send you one of the poems. That's probably not a good business.
Yeah, no.
Content.
Yeah.
Patreon. I'm on pretty much any platform you can think of except for Snapchat.
Yeah.
So Spotify. I'm planning on releasing a spoken word version of my poetry books when I find I want to get my friends to read them.
Wow. That's cool.
So I'm trying to put that together. So they'll be up there on Spotify. My Bandcamp is where you can buy all my music.
Yeah.
and all that. My Bandcamp has more music on it than Spotify because you can directly pay for my music on Bandcamp.
I'm definitely like going down that road because I'm like all this whole time we've had Les here. I'm like, but wait, what's that one? What's the name of that one? And I've either had my phone recording or charging or wet from the rain, and so it's like I'm just gonna go. We call it going down that rabbit hole, going down that Les rabbit hole, and I encourage you guys to do it too because it's amazing.
Might be some rabbits now. All right. Let's see. What could I do? Well, if I could go off on a short little tangent about this song. I was playing it earlier. I thought I might try and play it on the banjo, but it's a little too difficult to just outright naked composition on banjo. But right before I'm supposed to play it. But my friend Dustin, White is Dustin Schultz. I'm not sure how I know I'm mispronouncing his last name, but he taught me this a long time ago. It's one of the first country folk songs I really ever learned. He taught me basically everything I know, but he didn't teach me everything I know. But he got me into playing country, folk, blues, bluegrass, old time, all those niche little subgenres of music. He got me into doing it, and he helped me through a really rough time in my life. And yeah, I am not in love with Dustin. It's completely friendship, but I do generally dedicate this song to him. You're all alone and blue, one to tell your troubles to. Remember me, 'cause I'm the one who loves you. This hole's got you down, where true friends can be found. Remember me, I'm the one who loves you. Through all kinds of weather, find on every change. Through the sunshine and the sadness, I'll always stay the same. We're together right or wrong, but go all tag along. Remember me, 'cause I'm the one who loves you. We're together right or wrong, go all tag along. Remember me, 'cause I'm the one who loves you.
I love it.
Another one out of the chord shape of C.
You're gonna have to change it up. No, you do anything you want. This is your time.
Let's see. I'm not exactly running out of material, but I'm running out of headspace.
Yeah. You've been playing since like 1 o'clock yesterday.
Yeah, well, I was playing before that too.
Wow.
My voice, I recently learned. I saved up a lot. I worked really, really, really hard to get a fancy banjo that I'm not even playing.
They can see you with a banjo later.
And I learned that my voice is kind of a powerhouse. I can really push it, and as long as I give myself time to heal afterwards, I can get right back to it. Maybe if I do that too many times in a row, that won't be the case.
Yeah,
but
we don't want that.
I thought my voice was a lot weaker than it actually is.
No, it's so powerful. It's
Thank
so
you.
powerful.
Thank you. That's what I've really focused on. Everything is for me. The guitar, the voice, everything. That's just a background little prop for you to get to pay attention to what I'm saying. It's not.
Oh my gosh! Because I can't play anything, and I mean, I'm like a car singer. Like I
Oh, you said you could play D-A-D. That's 1-4-5. You play any country song, but yeah.
But I have something to say.
Yeah.
You know, I have something to say. So, like, kudos to you for putting the work in to spread around what you have to say.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I might get around to that, but thank you for doing it.
I wouldn't mind helping you get around to that.
I love that.
Let's see. I'll do one of these, one of my old country songs. I spent my nights of cold whiskey. I spent some days with one beer. I spent some time thinking how you miss me, and I wish that you were here. But how dang long do I have to till my heart gives in? How dang long do I have to till I can love again? Well, I took a walk to clear my head, and I spent that night how I moved. Well, it doesn't really matter what she said. She ain't come back anytime soon. And how dang long do I have to till my heart gives in? How dang long do I have to till I can love you? Well, what's a poor boy to do? This life keeps changing shapes of you. I'm down and out, high and dry. The strange getting stranger by and by. And how dang long do I have to till my heart gives in? How dang long do I have to till I can love you? Well, how dang long do I have to till my heart gives in? How dang long do I hesitate till I can love you?
Yes!
Yeah, that's my attempt at being a bluegrass picker a little bit.
Yeah!
A little bit.
Oh my
I
gosh!
tried it.
I couldn't be still.
I ain't no Billy Strings or Tony
Oh,
Braxton.
no, you're Les Blackwell. You're Les Blackwell. That's your name. It's Les Blackwell.
Yeah, it is. It's this on this here strap.
Oh yeah. In case you.
Yeah, thanks for forget.
So we were talking earlier, just about like things you've done and places you've been, and people you've met, and there are a lot of people that we're like very fond of that you've actually met or encountered or friends with or whatever. So what's a big moment for you? What's something? Because I saw you say like, I can't believe I'm on Spotify. Like sometimes I forget I'm on Spotify. Like what's something that you're like, man?
Well, one, I wouldn't say small. It's big, but it's maybe not the biggest. But I sent an old album that I made, Like a Broken Radio, to Sierra Farrell, and she said that she loved it. That was pretty cool. Going up to somewhat recently, I played one of my first commercial shows with Abby the Spoon Lady. And
we love Sierra too, but we love Abby.
Yeah, she's a really amazing person. Somebody I'm so proud and happy to call a friend.
Yeah.
I played our first commercial show with her. That was huge. And then I played another one, and that was huge. And I was so nervous. I started profusely sweating. I probably was having a panic attack up there, but I muscled through, and people seemed to love me. That was that's definitely, I think,
where was
especially the Great Eagle in Asheville.
Yeah.
Asheville, North Carolina, and the Great Eagle. That's probably the biggest thing that's happened physically in my career so far. But going to a Lost Dog show, seeing Willie Carlisle, walking up to the booth, and then going out to shake his hand, and him going, "Let's damn Blackwell," and I'm. How do you, Willie Carlisle, know me?
Sir, excuse me. How do you know? But that had to be awesome.
And I said that, and he was like, "Of course I know you. You play folk music. Not too many people do that anymore. I like it."
Yeah, we love Willie. Like. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's There's a lot of really great folk singers out there right now, but I think as far as folk singers that are alive and doing it, currently, I think he's probably my favorite. I think he's probably.
And you have that. You have that vibe. That. But yours is different because you got that. I don't know. Maybe it's because you have such a story to tell. Maybe because you wear your heart a little bit on your sleeve like I do.
Preamble to the story. Jason Isbell. I was listening to a lot of Jason Isbell before I wrote this. I was drinking at the time, and a lot. And his song Live Oak. I was listening to it like back and forth, kind of. Listened to it a lot, and I put it down for a little bit before I started writing this. But I wrote this first line, and I was like, man, I'm a lyrical genius. And then I listened back to his Live Oak thing, and I was like, man, I'm a thief.
Well, crap.
But I'm just gonna let it stay in there for now.
Yeah.
Until he sues me, it's just gonna be an homage to him.
And I kind of love it when artists do that. They're like, because that's what it is. It's respect for their work, and like, thank you for that, and let me take it in my direction. Mm-hmm. I love that personally.
But the story to the song, love Jason Isbell. The story to the song is when I was 17, I was out on the street. I was on the street before that, but around when I was 17, I wasn't in school. I got kicked out of high school for going to jail.
That will happen.
Yeah, and then I was just kicking around on the street a little bit. My dad finally kind of came back in my life and decided to be a little bit of a dad. And he took me up to Tennessee. And I was getting clean. I was getting sober. My metal band was doing all right. And everything was good. And the day before this event happened, I was supposed to go to McDonald's. A fabulous job at McDonald's to get my life together. Mm-hmm. Before that, the day before that was supposed to happen, I was out on the porch smoking, didn't put a cigarette out right. So, because of that, everything my grandma, my dad, and I owned burned up. My grandma got a little bit of smoke damage. My dad got a lot. I got a little bit. He got some burns because my dad ran in there to get my grandmother. And I ran back in to try and help him get my grandmother because I'm stupid. How stupid. And he just grabbed my grandmother and pushed me out of the way to get her out. But I was in shock. I remember just being outside, looking at the flame, freaking out, and then stopping to freak out, being like, "This got to be a dream or something."
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
freaking
It's surreal.
out again, going back and forth between that, and really messed me up. So after that, I hit the road again, real hard, relapsed, and 4 years didn't talk to any of my dad's side of the family, or even really anybody in my family.
Just kind of scared.
I was a missing person for 2.5 years till the cops found me in Georgia, and I was like, "Whoa, I didn't do nothing. I'm good now." And they're like, No, actually, yeah, you're fine.
We're just...
You're a missing person now. Possibly presumed dead.
And did you know that?
No.
Or did you just think nobody cared?
Yeah, no, I thought I was in trouble by the cops, and they were just calling. They noticed me and were like, "Yeah, no, you're not in trouble. Just making sure you're still alive because your family put out a missing persons report." And I was like, "Oh, whoa, didn't know that." But yeah, that's a song about. This is a song. This is gonna be a song about that. It's called "House Fire Song" or "Home I Used to Know." There's a man that walks beside me, he's who I used to be. Sometimes I look in the mirror and confuse him with me. I wish I could burn it all away like home I used to know. But I'm stuck in my ocean, run from undertow. It's been many nights since fire struck, but the smoke still fills my lungs. No matter how I run away, but I can't forget what I've done. There may be hope inside these memories, but there's too much pain to bear. Most nights when I'm alone, smoke a cigarette and stare at the shadows dancing in my brain, replaying that one night. I wish I would have stepped in that house and stepped into the light. 'Cause I swear to God, you'd all just be better off without me. They used to sun a bag of bones and lunch the country. There's a man that walks beside me, he's who I used to be. Sometimes I look in the mirror and confuse him with me. And I wish I could treat all the way like home I used to know. But I'm stuck in my ocean, run from undertow. And I didn't have it in me, say sorry for my sins. I packed the bags and ran free, leaving you wondering where I've been. So I'm sorry to my family, I guess let's down again. If it's any consolation, I won't be coming around the bend. Throw away the photos of me, well please forget my name. I'd rather you never knew me than to live with the shame. I've known I burnt it all away, well it was only me to blame. Now part of me cries every time I see a flame. There's a man that walks beside me, he's who I used to be. Sometimes I look in the mirror and confuse him with me. I wish I could burn it all away like home I used to know. But I'm stuck in my ocean, run from undertow. I wish I could wake up and be anybody else. Someone who had never smoked and didn't hate himself.
That one got me more than anything. You're gonna fucking kill me.